Okay.
So these units and the larger units are designed where people actually are filtering all the water in their whole house with them?
Well, filter wouldn't be the right word.
Well, excuse me, but they're treating all the water in their house.
They go on the main inline pipe.
Yeah. So that same water, once it passes through these filters, then continues on through straight pipes. So doesn't it get screwed up again?
It doesn't.
Somehow it doesn't. In other words, it's able to keep the entrainment that it has here?
Within a certain length of pipe. Yeah. Now, if you cheat, you try and take it down a stage and then back up a stage. When you've got a big fat pipe and a very large distribution network, you'd be better off not doing that because it won't work. You need a bigger unit, and it exponentiates. It goes up by like a cube, because you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
For every pipe size that goes up, the units get bigger. So you can only the biggest unit that they can make is at a certain pipe size, and beyond then, it's just not worth it just trying to ship them internationally.
Now, the other question I had then, suppose you were to treat some of this water and then you just store it in say a glass jar and a place away from electromagnetic pollution and that
Keeps
sort of
the
thing.
charge.
How long does it keep the charge?
Keeps the charge.
I mean, like, keep it 100 years, 1,000 years? I mean,
I haven't tested that, but it keeps the charge longer than I'd ever want to do it.
But as far as you know, it's going to keep it indefinitely unless it's exposed to some electromagnetic field.
Yeah, and it will entrain other water that goes near it. Where, like in swimming pools in Europe, they just take these big barrels of this highly charged water and they just leave it near the pool. That's all they do.
And the chlorine smell goes away and all that sort of stuff?
Well, actually, they don't need to use as much chlorine. Eventually, the chlorine.
But I mean, presumably, if it entrained the water in the pool, it would actually even get rid of the smell. Is that correct?
Yeah, and bacteria and algae growth. Although when we have a warmer climate, like in Australia, you find that the water's characteristic changes. The bacteria changes favorably, but it does help algae grow because it's living.
Correct me, I understand what you're saying is that the water must pass through the minerals before it goes through this device, or the principle that John just said before, that hydrogen and oxygen, now I'm getting back to the principle of the distilled water, so in other words, back in the old days when the water was distilled, all your rainwater was actually distilled water.
Well, it's distilled water right at the beginning, but by the time we get it on the ground, it's not distilled water.
That's now.
No, even before. It contains cosmic particles and cosmic dust, and absolutely the finest colloidal material that floats around, the mineral matter in the air, all sorts of things mixed with rainwater. It's not chemically or electrically pure. It contains information.
Right, so what I'm getting on about is that wouldn't it be better to take, is it better to take all the minerals out or not? Which is the principle?
Did you know that enzymes are crystals?
Yes.
Okay. The colloidal minerals are crystals. All of these things introduce a coherence, and they introduce a certain informational patterns into the water. And so the body has a difficult time distinguishing between a bunch of water molecules clustered around a toxin shaped like an oxygen and an oxygen, or shaped like a calcium and a calcium. So the thing is, we want the information in there. What I've been doing personally is mixing in a colloidal mineral material in the water and then energizing it on top of that, and it gives it a nice kick. But we want minerals in the body, and we need to make up for a long-term mineral deficiency. So we want minerals of the right kind.
All right, thank you.
The body, I understand, is anywhere from 60 to 80% water.
Five.
Some would say 85%. Okay, if this water, and our body's 85% water, I have known for a long time that the health of our body is dependent upon drinking healthy water. I have heard about this gentleman from Austria for some time. I believe that this is something that is valuable to look into, and I think that we're not going to be disappointed on this, because I believe this is the only water that goes through a device that I can recall that has been tested on a bioelectric Vincent machine and has come out of the cancer range.
You